Runner Age, this week's new super AI agent. What makes it different? It's a super agent that kind of combines automations to it. So when you come to the normal website, you'll see, well, a cool looking website, a couple of live replays in it, and you can see what it's all about. And it's actually free to use at the moment. You get 10 goes for it, and we're going to put it through its tests. So we're going to try send an email, create a document, send an email, create a document, create a calendar booking, and then we're going to try connect an MCP server via Zapier for it and see if that all works. Is it worth the hype? How does it compare to things like Claude and OpenAI? Because everyone kind of have these connections in it, but it's definitely in there being a competition for things like Manus and Genspark and putting some things together. So a unique place in the marketplace for this. So in this video, we'll give it a go and you let me know what you think afterwards. So let's get into this cool little video. So in this video, we're going to give Runner H a go. I haven't tried it, I haven't tested it, I have no idea how it works, but a couple of people in the community, both the paid version, which if you haven't checked it out, that has all these actual big amazing courses and a bunch of free stuff, including unlimited go high level and actually the free community. It's got some free stuff in. Everyone's been hyping up about Runner H, especially because we all have make.com and N8N, and we have super agents like Manas and Genspark and all those ones. And Runner H is supposedly a bit of a combination of both, where instead of things like N8N, which I, by the way, as well, have quite a lot of tools in here, but blueprints in there. It is kind of the text to automation kind of AI agent. So a combination of something like Manus that combines with N8N, and we'll go give it a go. I haven't tried it, I haven't seen what we can use it for, but let's have a good first look at it. So runner.hcompany.ai, and it kind of just looks again kind of like the basic AI agent, AI super agent as is, and we are experiencing a lot of traffic. Yeah, it's a lot of chatter on about this. You should definitely go check this out. So um so things it can do is creating LinkedIn ads. So it's got is that the Slack icon? Well, anyway, yeah, Slack, Google Docs, Sheets. So it's got all the Google integrations, the Airbnb ones. What I did see interesting is the Zapier integrations, because if we can add Zapier and we can add Zapier's MCP, and that might be the next level up for it. I actually don't know if I have a Zapier MCP. I think you might need to pay for that one. And what can we see here? Files. So we'll have your files. Are these all the connections that we can have? But that just means once we have it set up, we have it in here. So yeah, good first look at it. I'm sure there is a bit more to it. Let's just try sign up, and we can go via your Google account. It's always really good because of no need for weird authentications and so on and so forth. And hopefully we can just connect your actual emails for it. So let's open my emails on the side here. gmail.com. Now just go see if there's one or two unread emails. Just leave those in. So let's connect this one, and now let's see what sort of things we can connect. So I think with that, I'm going to come to my emails, and we're just going to find a good email, and then I'm just going to make it all read. And there's actually one in here. And I'll go through and I'll open a new email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an email to myself and we're going to see if we can just read the latest email. So if I create one of my other accounts, this is going to come from here, gmail.com. Let's come now. Good old ChatGPT. Give me a summary of this website. So, in fact, let's go ask it to do it, actually. So I think, right, somewhere to 10 runs remaining. So Reddit, we get 10 runs. It's some beta, let's try it. So let's see if it actually works. Let's go to this website, hit this one, and we're going to say, so here, connect Google Docs, okay. So we're going to try connect this one. We are going to connect with Google. I consent. This is very scary sometimes to do. Continue. Ooh, very hard. Very scary. So let's go run this. I want you to read this website, then give me a summary of it. I am really interested in signing up. Put the output in a Google Doc for me called why you need to join. Okay, so it's the website. Let's see how this actually works. Let's side this. So what does all these say? I don't know what these would mean. Moderate, highly involved, fully automated. Let's go fully automated. Upload files. Let's give it a go. See what it does. The involvement is just where it's gonna cut. It's kind of, or I'm guessing, it's gonna be like Cursor or any one of those UI programming ones where it's gonna ask you should it do this, should not do this, and then you just say allow all. So here we go. Processing the data. The user wants to read the website, create a summary of it, and put it in a Google document. Right? So it can scrape a website. Awesome. It's looking good. While it's doing that, where's this? I'll write myself an email. I'm gonna come through in here. Just opening a new page here on the side. I'm just gonna go here and say, give me a fictional summary of a meeting I had with a landscaping business I did a voice AI demo. They liked it and want to sign. Give me a summary. Make up names and script. Oop, scrappy. Jeepers. I'm gonna shut these two and let's have a look what it says. So successfully scraped the website, so now it's going off and creating a file. Well, that's pretty good and easy. Does it mean it's done? Creating a file. Looks like person promoting a mentorship program. The website promptly mentors receive high level software via. It's a Let's scrape summary. Is that all it's going to put in? I'll be a bit disappointed if it just, okay, rewriting document, processing document, the document we written with Markdown formatting. Okay, so it goes from a normal Google Doc to Markdown, which is really good. I like, kind of like Markdowns in there. So while it does that again, we shall come back in here and we're going to copy this. Make sure completing step. I've successfully completed both tasks. The first, I scraped the AI agency mentorship website, gathered information, but then I created a Google Doc where I should join this. Key benefits. Okay. Can we just click on it? Then we'll just select it. Oh, the clicking and selecting doesn't really work really well. See how my mouse is down the bottom here? Okay. So copy this while we do other things. What does that show us? Oh, wowza. That's quite cool. Yeah, a little bit of impressions with this. Why you need to join the AI agency mentorship program. Executive summary, what it is. Premium software, comprehensive training, ongoing support, who's this for, reported success stories. So it kind of just took the website and scraped it and made it into a nice summary. The website presents itself as a comprehensive solution for building voice AI agents. The combination of trading software as a PS designer quickly launched this website. Oh, okay, right. So a basic automated process. Now, you could have just gone out and asked it to do this and then copy and paste things over, scrape this, copy and paste it over. So that kind of works, all right? So it's getting there into the basics of it. So now let's go through and just try the email function. Let me know if this is something. So copy this. So I'm going to write myself an email. Meeting summary. I'm going to give this a unique title, 10/6/2025. And I'm going to see if we can go find an email about this and see if we can reply with an offer. Something really basic, right? So we'll send that. Gmail. So opening another Gmail, another folder with this one over. And I was hoping I would get an instant email. That's my phone going off, so that part actually works, but where's the actual email coming in here? Okay, so I have the email in here. So let's now see if I can actually find an email and reply to an email. So we're going to come back to runner age. We are going to, okay, could work. And I think, yeah, so it puts the documents in here and now it's a PDF. No, it's all right. PDF, Word document, results, nice. So connections, let's connect Gmail to this. Really dislike doing these things. Really stresses me out just a little bit, but that's okay. And in fact, I'm going to cancel that. Return to chat. I am going to forward this actual email. So I have this. I'm just going to redo this for a second because I have an extra email to go on. What I want to do is take this email and actually just forward this. So I don't quite want to allow authentication straight into this. Okay, so I'm just gonna resend the emails and then I have a dummy email domain that I can send this into. So what I'm going to do is going to come through in here. I'm going to paste that in here. Sales summary. Just doing a bit of like testing. Okay. So, I'm going to send this Superior Web Link Z. So I'm going to send that through. So I kind of save my good email. So then I'm going to go connect your Gmail, connect this one. So I can connect that one. Send emails on your behalf. Oh, when you allow access, runners will be able to send emails. So I guess I can't read emails. Okay. I guess that's a good thing because I can't just go through email box. I'm always worried about these kind of things, but email is added. So when we go to runs, and then we're going to say, can you read my mail and find a message that has the subject of, can you read my mail? Right, so it can't do mail. So I don't know, basics in here before. We have our recent runs, and come back in here. I would like to go on with this again. Chat disabled as the agent has completed the task. Okay. Let's try the basics of just sending an email. I got 8 runs remaining. Can you send an email to lauren@gmail.com? The subject is test, 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 and the body is, this is a runner age test. And we'll send that one through. So it will do its thing. Right, let's send in the email. Okay. And yeah, kind of got the email instantly. So pretty basic stuff. So let's give it a sequence of things to do. So let's find a new website, AI phone agency. This new run. It would be nice if you can start another run, just putting that out there. But let's give this one a test. So 7 tasks remaining. So scrape the website. Hold on. What else can we connect? Google Calendar. Okay, I can send to this. Connect with Google. I'm going to use this one again. View and edit events. View and edit events. See edit. Permanent delete. Can access. Okay. Can you create events? Let's just gonna ask it first. Can you create events in my Google Calendar? Can you create events? Let's see if it can actually create events. That'd be cool. Oh, yes, it can. All right. Your task is to scrape the website. This. Then get a summary of it. Then I want you to save it as a Google document, doc called AI phone ANC summary. Once you are done, I want you to send the summary to slammin@gmail.com. Subject AI phone agency info, and add the details you scraped as the body. After that, I want you to create a booking. Yeah, booking in my Google Calendar. It is for, so you want specific start times. Event title is talk about the website. Optional website. You can use it in that or natural language speak. The date for the meeting is on the 11th of the 6th, 2025 at 10 a.m. New Zealand time, and I want to invite. Done. 3 tasks to go in one. So while it does that, let's see if I can actually go register with Zapier. I don't know if I can do Zapier MCPs on the free version, but we'll let that run on the side there. I'll come to Zapier. Zapier. I don't actually know if I have an account already. Sign with Google's. Still doing a full to fulfill this user's request, need to perform multiple tasks. Oh, I should have clicked the automated thing. That's when we're going to ask me, do you want to do this and this and this? And that's right. It's a good way to test it, I think. I'm going to keep registering here. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, it's a bit of a fail, but that's okay. I gave it a specific website to scrape, but maybe my language was pretty average. Okay, so I don't think that went really well. Right. Email compose tool. How do I see the chat history? So it shows that there. Okay, here we go. Scraping the content and summarize it, creating a Google document. Okay, so it fell out the box there. I kind of can't see the tasks. I'm not quite sure what we did with that. Experience with that, sad. Didn't work. But I did send an email. Right, so it went actually through the steps. It's just the website scraping was a bit average. So I got the email in here, and Google Calendars. Got it, and unlocked the meeting in there. That's right? So talk about the website in there. So it goes through and does the tasks. Now, kind of got to ask yourself, What difference is this really from Claude? Especially when you have Claude desktop set up and you can connect all these tools in there anyway. And you can connect MCP servers, right? So, yeah, let me see if I can start a Zapier service. What other connections do we have? Zapier, Google Sheets, don't need to try that, don't need to try that. Now, if I come back in here, I'm just going to look up on my side window here. I don't know if I actually need to pay for your Zapier MCP service. Okay, it's alright. We are going to do a custom connection. We're going to create our MCP server. So let me pause this and just quickly go create an MCP server. So stand by for a second. Okay, I just went into the basic MCP server and I actually added Microsoft Outlook sent email to it. So let's go see if this works. And then I'll copy that URL, enter your URL here, connecting. Okay. Now let's do the same. Use Zapier and send an email to gmail.com, subject MCP, test, body, let's go. Okay. If this just works out of the box, I'll be pretty amazed. So using Zapier, it seems I don't have direct Zapier for sending emails. However, I can send emails. Okay. History. I thought I have it in here. I have my Zapier on. Connections is all good. Could maybe ask for SSE. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Zapier off. Zapier on. Oh, no. Where am I now? Zapier. SSE URL. And that should be it. Connect on there. Use Zapier and the loc module to send an email. Oh, it's taking a little bit longer. Not much happening here. Okay, hold on. What does it say here? Oh, set up your Zapier account. But I have Zapier connected. To send an email, what do you need to do there? Connected Zapier MCP. And I have added an Outlook module. Use it to send an email to gmail.com. Subject test and body test. Oh. Hello. No. I have an email here from Gmail. And here, okay. So I've connected Zapier and I've added the Outlook. Use Outlook to send an email. See if that works. And no, I bet it's gonna send a normal email. No, normal email in there. What tools do we have connected in here with Zapier? Maybe I'm flogging a dead horse here. See what that says. Let's see. I don't have direct access to the configuration tool on Zapier where I can. However, if you can, it all shows as connected. Connections is in here. Treat your MCP server like a password. Give me a second and I'll go actually watch the video and see what it says. It's got a video in here. I thought I'll just shotgun it, but I'll actually just go watch this and see what I did wrong. One last try. I'm going to disable this. I'm going to come back to my MCP server. I'm going to copy that. I am going to make sure I have this set up right again. SSE copy. Come to Zapier. I'm going to connect this one. Send an email to yeah, see, it doesn't quite like that. I don't know if there's any other cool tools I really want to add to Zapier, but I thought that would be pretty much as far as it goes. History hasn't tried any connections to it. I can see there's no real other tools that I think it's really good to go and test in there. So, it's got Google Docs built in. Yeah, I don't know. There was a bit unexplained. I noticed you can benefit the Gmail tools. Let's see if I can connect something else into Zapier. All right, last attempt. I've added Google Contacts in here. So I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to say create a new contact in Google Contacts. Name is Altus Snowman. The email is gmail.com and his phone number is 21. Let's see if this one works. Not quite sure what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's confused with too many email services and this is still in beta, so yeah. All right. I'm going to take that back. It must be a confusion with the email because I added 2 different emails to it. But you've created a new contact and it's been successfully created in Google Contacts. Sweet. So as you can see, there's no Google Contacts. So I'll go through and refresh my Google Contacts. And there we go. It's actually gone and created me in here. So cool. MCP works. So you can obviously add now anything to it, history in here, and Google Contact in there. So it's actually MCP's Zapier kind of works. Yeah. What is the differ from Claude? Well, I don't know. Pretty much if you add your normal Claude to this, Claude can do all of these, and I think at the moment, if you pay for the Chat GPT tools, Chat GPT has added new tools in there. So if you go to the Pro plan of Chat GPT, I thought there was a recent releases. Let me quickly go try find ChatGPT recent release notes. So ChatGPT has kind of done the same, and that has also added the tools to it, updated to advanced voice AI connections, plus tools, connectors it's called, not tools. But it also has a bunch to it. So you have GitHub, Dropbox, Gmails, HubSpots, Linear, all the Microsofts to it. The only problem here is MCPs you have to pay extra for. So MCPs, custom MCPs, is more on the enterprise side of things. So I'm not sure if you can connect MCPs on those things. MCP for additional information, MCPs. Anyway, Runner H, yep, it works pretty well. But if I had to choose, I think that Claude would be a lot better, or is a lot better in this. Okay, you pay off once for Claude. It can search the internet. It can do the deep research. Might struggle with some scraping on stuff, but it's no. Does this Claude on here have it? No, I have internet web search on there. Yeah, let's just see this. AI. Give me a summary of this page. Give me a summary of this page. Um, Mention the data, the page Christmas and Zapier. How much is a membership and what do I get? Yeah, it's a bit better, right? How much is a membership and what do I get? So at the end of the day, well, I think Claude is going to be a lot better than this. Okay, as the words come out of my mouth, it actually doesn't AI English language, it doesn't contain a detailed price. Yes, it does. As the words of Claude is better comes out of my mouth, it goes into it. Unfortunately, the program does not. This says, man, I type in the right website here. Absolutely take this back. I think it's just terrible at scraping the data from here. Yeah, anyway, I take that part back. Maybe this is better if it's going to do scraping tasks, depending how many modules you're going to build into it, depending on the pricing of this. If the MCP added is going to be in the basic task for it, it's going to be pretty awesome in that regards, because all of these you're going to pay a lot extra for it. It just depends on the pricing when it comes out. So yeah, Runner H is not too bad. A lot of improvement. I'm sure it's still going to come, especially if you can add the pay things. It's going to come in, and a lot of options to it. Like it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. I'm a big Claude user, but yeah, this will probably might save you a couple of $100 a year. So yeah, let me know what you think, and definitely go check out the free community. Definitely go check out the paid community. I mean, it's all a lot of cool stuff in here. If you go look up the free community, even just go in there and just download some stuff and play around with AI stuff. There's quite a couple of interesting things that's getting built out and getting added all the time, like super agents, in scraping, Claude and Lovable, cold email. I got all the super agent stuff that I did with Suna, which I still need to do a video, but that's up next level. Definitely, if you like this, go check out Suna. That's a lot more advanced, I think. I just did the school VO3 thing as well, so always new stuff coming in. So yeah, hope you liked this, hope you enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts on Runner H.